So I am working on a new book. It's will be still be adult, still be thriller. They're actually announcing it this week, I believe. So it is called Anatomy of an Alibi. And so it is, you mentioned the Murdaugh stuff, which was sort of after the lying was, but obviously I will revisit a theme in a different way. I don't know. It's fascinating to me. But what fascinated me the most about the Murdaugh trial was in court or whatever when they were like, they could tell because of his phone that you walked 38 steps in a circle while you talked on the phone for 2 minutes and 17 seconds to, Jane Doe, whoever. And it was the precision of that, based on that tech. And I started thinking, God, if you need an alibi, you don't really even need somebody to see me, right? You can just look at my tech. Where did my phone say I was? Where did my car? Did I go to Chick-fil-A and order the same meal and, charge it to my app on my card and picked it up? Your tech, could give you up. So then I started to think, well, how would you use that in your favor? Like if I know my tech's going to give me up, so let me let my tech work for me anyway. So I am like kind of really like digging into the tech, the alibi, what you need, what you wouldn't need, how you would use it in your favor. Anyway, it's kind of fun. I'm in the very early stages. It doesn't take much and it'll just completely, flip your world. I can look at my app for my car and it's going to tell me everywhere I've driven. I mean, like everything is tracking you, tracking you, tracking you. And so then if you're like, I need to get away with something. So, what if could somebody come be me and all I need them to do is do the things I would do, right? But then I'm like, anyway, it is fascinating because there's, I mean, my Apple Watch, it's going to show my heart rate. It's going to show was I excited? Did it spike? I mean, it gives everything away. And then if you don't have any of it, so let's say I'm going to take everything, then it's almost like you look a little bit guilty if something were to come up because you don't have it. How do you not have anything to say where you were or what you were doing? That's just as bad. It's just so fascinating to me. Because I'm looking at this stuff with Alibi and I'm like, was you looking for quotes? And I mean, just in the inspiration, I found one really funny quote. It's the actor that was on Law and Order. There's a quote attributed to him that's something like, Home Alone, is a movie. It's not an alibi, and it's so true. Like, okay, Home Alone, that doesn't matter. So it's been fun thinking about what this story's going to be. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think write what is interesting to you. And you spoken on earlier, don't try to write to a trend. I would have failed if that were the case, because normally I become aware of a trend when everybody's done with it. So you have to love it. I mean, you have to be interested. You have to be something that you would want to read as a reader. And so, if I kind of have an idea and, but it's not really kind of get me excited, well, that's not my idea to write, and I also try to take, every step it's a big deal. Like every step's a big deal. And, 12 years, 7 books later, and, it's a big book, right? But there was a lot of years in there and a lot of time in there where, that was a pipe dream. But still, I was doing things that a lot of people, hadn't done. And so I just treat every step as the success it is, I guess.